What is up? Welcome to Brothers Forge Gaming. Right here is Puzzle Journey. It is a free-to-play game that you can get a platinum on. So go out, grab yourself Puzzle Journey right now and get yourself your next platinum. Now this thing is sitting, it keeps growing. 50% of people who play this get the platinum. It's not super difficult. It's a real basic game, but what it is, it's memory. So memory, one of my favorite games to play as a kid. Pretty cool here. So what you need to do to beat this game and get your next platinum trophy is beat it on easy, medium, hard, and expert. Now, as far as I know, there are no cheats to help you on expert. You got to use your brain. Part of the requirements for each of these settings is to beat them under a certain amount of time and a certain amount of clicks. So the first three are pretty easy. You're going to blast through those, but expert's where it gets a little bit tricky. So what you can do is you can grab yourself a couple buddies to help you out. You can try to take notes as fast as you can, trying to, do that, or try to remember it. Maybe you got one of those super memories and you can do it. But what I was trying to do, which was difficult and causing problems for me to complete this in the beginning, was I was trying to do both beating it under 420 seconds and 100 clicks. So what I did is I went ahead and beat it with 100 clicks, and then I went back and tried to do it with the time. It actually ended up being a lot easier. Once I did that, it was much easier. So that's my tip for you on this. Easy, medium, hard should not be that difficult for you at all. If you're having trouble with it, apply that same method to the other settings if you'd like. So yeah, like I said, don't do both requirements at the same time unless you're just that super mad genius and you want to flex your brain muscle. You go ahead and hit those at the same time. But like I said, I did that. I got close a couple times and I just said, you know what? I'm going to do these one at a time. As soon as I did that, it was bang, bang, and I was done. Platinum number 72. Hail. Yeah. All right, guys. So why don't we bust into this just to show you what it's all about. Okay. So if you are looking for a fun game, I've actually downloaded this so that my kids could play it. Like I said, I enjoyed memory. Hopefully, they seem to enjoy it as well. So, simple. You start out with the 4 squares. You got to find the animals. You got to do it under a certain amount of clicks. Sometimes you just get lucky. Sometimes you can remember. Oops. Okay, where was that guy? Oh, seriously. Yeah. All right. So anyway, here you go. You get the idea. Then you beat it. You can go back. The trophies will pop. You can check those out. Medium, it gets a little harder. As you could see, but it's still not like super difficult. One of the methods I used is I would go from like a top-down. I'll show you on the next one. I'd go from a top-down kind of row by row. And one thing that is clunky with this is the button mapping. So once you start, alleviating some squares out of here, it gets a little bit more difficult to navigate back to the other squares, which will hurt you when it comes to time. When I finally was able to do it on expert, I was a few seconds away because first of all, it didn't register my last match, so I had to do my match twice. And then I couldn't get to the damn square because it was all wonky like this. Where's that elephant? Okay, there it is. Where'd that giraffe go? Is it? No, that was Anchor. Where was that stinking giraffe? Oh, hey, look at that. Sometimes they're right next to each other. It's completely random. If you're wondering, I did it. I rolled it a couple different times to see if I would get the same map. I feel like it's 100% random each time. So we're not going to go through this on hard. It could take me a little bit longer, but here you go. You can see hard gets a little bit more difficult. But usually what I'll do is I'll just do a row by row. And then, because like sometimes these are right there. So look, so this one was here. So, sometimes you get lucky like that. A lot of it, you just got to, hope for luck and try to remember it row by row. So we had the monkey somewhere. Where was that guy? Was he here? Oh, no, maybe it was here. No? Ah, see? So monkey. It's not always like that, though. Sometimes they're completely, scattered all over the board. Like, what do we have? The cat here? So, yeah. So, sometimes they're scattered all over the board like that. And then once you get down to... I guess I had to wait. Once you get down to the bomb, the expert, the big-ass map, this thing is rough, man. So there's 64 different tiles on this thing you got to come up with. So that would be 32 matches. You got to do it in under 100 clicks and under 420 seconds. Like I said, go ahead and do it how you want to do it. But the best advice I can give to you on this is doing it row by row, like I showed you, and trying to only do, the 100 clicks and then the time. If you're trying to do both, it can get catastrophic. Because so once you get the 100 clicks, I'd say that one's probably, that way you can take your time. You can write it down. You can write down where each thing is. And then once you get to the time and just doing the time, you can sit here and just uncover them all as much as you want. You don't have to worry about trying to balance that. So yeah, that's my advice with this one. Fun game if you like memory. Challenge yourself, challenge your friends. You could set up time records, click records. You could do all sorts of stuff with this fun game. Also great for the kiddos as well. So yeah, thanks for hanging out with Brothers Forge Gaming. Make sure to check out our entire Platinum Trophy Guide playlist for more games that are not only fun to play, but games you can get trophies on. Thanks for stopping in, and we'll see you next time.